Hola amigos de YouTube, ¿cómo están? Estamos aquí en un nuevo video. Bueno, en este video vamos a jugar en PC, ya que mientras empieza el partido les voy a comentar un poco de lo que me pasó. Hubo un incidente y pues, mejor dicho, me robaron el PlayStation 4, por lo cual estoy haciendo una video desde aquí de la compu. Si quieren que les suba este parche para los que tienen PC, pues lo subiré. Y también por aquí, por este por este por este juego, les voy a hacer llegar las actualizaciones con las últimas plantillas y con demás equipos que hicimos. Entonces espero que disfruten el partido y me dejen su buen like y se suscriban, que otra vez estoy retornando al canal.
The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving is out there with J.R. Smith. They've got Tristan Thompson. Tonight, we'll see him work to establish that all-important presence under the glass. And it's LeBron James, and it's Love in at the power forward. And for Golden State, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And at the pivot, a terrific defense. An all-around player, the Australian sensation, 7-footer Andrew Bogut. Then there's Harrison Barnes, and it's Green in at the force. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. LeBron outside. And he feeds it to Thompson. Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Irving kicks to Thompson. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And he's a great three-point shooter too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
Irving passes to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Thompson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
It's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
I agree. It settles the team down offensively, and you establish success in the post. That forces the defense to make some adjustments.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening. On defense, the Cavaliers. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time the shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Thompson kicks to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Trying to take the lid off the basket.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
So deflating for a team, Clark, coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Curry with it, picked up by Thompson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Warriors on D, trailing by 2. Irving attacking. Misses from close range. Now Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the dunk by Barnes.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
LeBron outside. Baseline try. Hits the bucket. LeBron's got 9 points.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the drive by Green. It's good from Barnes and the assist from Green. 5 points in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Nice shot by Smith.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The Warriors trail. Thompson right side. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's LeBron, and there's the lay-in. LeBron's got 11 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here. Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Jefferson in for LeBron. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Jefferson. Feeds it to Mozgov. Working on Green. Leans inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Golden State now. Iguodala dishes to Green. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Livingston. Kicks it out to Iguodala. It's stolen by Jefferson. And here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, trying to force this team into some bad shots.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. Barbosa passes to Spates. Rejected by Mozgov. Dellavedova. Here's Jefferson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Now, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, and a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
1:30 left in the first quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
They've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
That's turnover number 3, not the way you want to start the game.
Dellavedova. He feeds it to Fry. Deflected. One-on-one here. Here's Livingston. Here's Mozgov. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. The Cavaliers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Warriors trail by 10. Livingston kicks to Barbosa. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Barbosa's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Fry. He's guarded closely. The dish to Mozgov. Banked in off the glass. Mozgov's got his first points of the night.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Barbosa against Shumpert. He passes it to Mozgov. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
Boy, Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
Nice D from Azili. Iguodala dishes to Barbosa. Spates. And the pass to Iguodala. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Barbosa. No good on the buzzer beater. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponents.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Dellavedova defended by Livingston. He dishes it to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson. From about 16, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jefferson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Cleveland. Iguodala against Jefferson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Shumpert. Right side Shumpert. And Azili with the block. Dellavedova. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And it's LeBron in for Channing Frye. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Dishes to Barnes. Iguodala. Cans it from downtown. Iguodala's got 8.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers. Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Now here's Iguodala. He's got 8. Barnes passes to Bogut. Knocked away.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backcourt. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Smith dishes to Thompson. Love. Clock at 6. Irving drives in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Barnes against Love. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Barnes. He kicks it to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Irving attacking. Kicks it to Smith. LeBron outside. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Smith against Iguodala. Let's go. And it's Golden State with another.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
LeBron kicks to Lowe. And that one is stuffed right through. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Cleveland.
Nice rebound in traffic, and that's his job.
The drive by LeBron. Irving's shot is good.
They can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here is Livingston, covered by Irving. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Lets it go from deep. Gets the bucket. Iguodala's got 13 points.
Well, the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors trail by 8. Left side Curry. Pass to Green. In low to Bogut. A finger roll finish at the bucket.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
LeBron passes to Smith. Back to LeBron. The feed to Love. LeBron outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 16 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3. And the Warriors get it back.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Here's Iguodala. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Barnes can't get it to go.
Easy look there, but, you know.
Oh, how about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Curry. The Cavaliers making the shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Love. And he recovers it. And Green gets it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 10. LeBron with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. LeBron drives in. J.R. Smith on the wing. Green with the block. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Curry against Smith. Curry kicks to Green. From deep. And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 10. And will be
now presented by Sprint.
It's a lively Friday evening here at 2K Sports. Hopefully you're having a great time watching a little basketball tonight. The Cavaliers have just been all over the court. We've seen them getting to the foul line, taking advantage of what the other team's giving them. LeBron's been going at it effortlessly against the Warriors. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And the Warriors are still in it and going all out. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Klay Thompson not looking good so far. His shot has been AWOL lately. Still on the run in this one. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The west span of the Bay Bridge. Our view as we welcome you back to the San Francisco Bay Area. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half, and really doing a nice job for his teammates.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Bogut kicks to Barnes, and that one's good. Barnes has got 7 points.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
James. Warriors with the rebound. In low to Bogut. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Bogut's got his 2nd basket of the game. Now, here is Irving. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Hark it up. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Lets a floater go. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Curry. And it's 9 points for Barnes. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Curry passes to Bogut. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Green kicks to Barnes. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Curry covered by Irving.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
LeBron James again. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Kicks it out to Love. Feeds it to Irving. That's tipped. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Both free throws good for Irving. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Green against Jefferson. Here's Thompson. Gets an open look and hits. Thompson's got 7 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Irving. That's blocked by Spates. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 6.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Irving attacking. Back to Jefferson. Shumpert. Dellavedova hits the three-point bomb. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Green. Can't connect from short range.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both free throws good for Irving.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Curry kicks to Spates. And Jefferson with the block. But he recovers it. Spates dishes to Barbosa. A second chance effort. Tries it again. No good from Azila. Cleveland leading by 13. 3-on-3. The kick out to Irving. Right side Irving. Dellavedova passes it to Jefferson. And that one hits back iron.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
1:15 left to play in the third. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Spates.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
He feeds it to Thompson. Second chance shot, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. 56 seconds left in the third. The drive by LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. First free throw is good. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. He's going up against Love. Here's Bogut. Drops it in from 11 feet. Bogut's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 9.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Here's Irving. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Irving's got 10 points in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron. Oh, look out.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Irving with it. Jefferson, a screen on Curry. Irving for 3, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Warriors trail by 11. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. And Cleveland making a change here. So it's the Cavaliers now. Shumpert passes to Thompson. Smith off a pick from Thompson. Off the pick. Smith inside, covered by Barnes. And it's Smith missing. Here's Barnes. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. LeBron's shot is good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
There's the dish to Livingston. Backing down. He passes to Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Barnes against Smith. Backing down is LeBron. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
Timeout called the Warriors. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
And thank you, Doris.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. The hustle play on the putback by him.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Steph Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Curry kicks to Barnes. Now the pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. The second effort. No good from Bogut.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Stolen by Thompson. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Stolen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith's running.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And here's Barnes for 3. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by LeBron. Back to Love. It's stolen by Bogut. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
LeBron kicks to Love. The kick out to LeBron. And stolen by Barnes. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Teardrop shot. Stephen Curry again. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or two, and he's rolling.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Back to Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James.
At the line for your Warriors, Draymond Green.
The first one falls.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead. In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Here's Green. He dishes it to Curry. And the rejection by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. On with the ball. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 8. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. So it's the Cavaliers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Rejected by Barnes. Curry with it. There's the triple. Rebound Love. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 11 in the second half. Smith against Thompson. Barnes. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Curry gets the bucket.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. Barnes hits them both.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrow.
LeBron drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of it.
Watch out! Oh, down there. Man. And if I had to quote him, it probably would go like this. Here's a little payback for you, young fella.
From the hero, Steve at one end to the GOAT at the other.
I think he may still have been patting himself on the back, and he forgot to play a little defense.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love dishes to LeBron. Covered by Barnes. Buries it.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
.12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And both free throws good for Curry.
So clutch, guys. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game now.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Here's Curry. Launches a 3. Knocks down the trifecta. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time.